gonna have to see what happens. And Liquid picked this map, so I'm sure they put in some work after that phase loss.
Of course. We haven't seen Astralis play Inferno here at the Fall Groups. Last we saw it, it was versus Saw at Gamers 8 Open Qualifier. They lost 16-8.
Oh yeah, that's true.
To the Saw squad.
They played that from here.
So let's hope, for their sake, tonight's a better outing. But it is still indeed Liquid to begin on the side that gave them struggles.
You said it was Astralis that lost?
Yep, on the 11th of July.
So did Ninjas.
Well, well, well. Saw looking sharp. Rainwaker jumps out from the apartments. Oof, damn. Can't believe he gets away, but Blame F will get popped as he jumps in front of Patsy. Dual Beretta's given over.
It's a good split.
Guess what? It's not even an A hit.
CT's coming to help. Borup has the good information.
Man, he's going to have to hang on his own. Flash to Banana. Fast flank. Device trying to chase him around through spawn. Borup's on high alert. Device still has them in the open, and this is starting to slip. Another back turned. Borup just can't get the headshot yet. Yeah,
there's one more. Oh
my God.
Stay in the corner.
Buzz, he's gonna kill your Kinder, and now it's just the Banana Man to try and come back into this, but yeah, sorry boys. Tough place for Rainwaker to find himself in. 3 CTs trying to peek him. He could tear them all up.
Ooh.
He had the bullets for it, but it is indeed Astralis with the CT pistol win.
Nice shots being hit. That could have gone both ways because of the duels that took place. Like, clearly Liquid could have got out of there, but they didn't hit their shots. Look how much time Borup had to get this next kill. I mean, the first one was beautiful, though. But this duel was a nice shot from Buzz. The best thing Astralis did right here is they responded to that split immediately.
Yeah.
They responded right. They ran right through the Moto smoke and said, I don't even think you're going to wait this out. So that was a good call out of Astralis. That helped out Borup a ton.
The SMGs ring out from top Banana. And the other half of the pack sits on brackets. Apartments is an interesting opening. We saw Rainwaker fly out of apps last round as Device danced his way away from death. Yep. Blame F.
I thought that was fine.
Coming at it. Yeah, my brain got jumbled. It happens. You know, it happens. That's when I like to blame it on being bilingual. Well, he's going to drop smoke on Boiler. No problem for him, even though there's a player in it. And that actually opens the door to go pressing down mid, because Patsy's not playing pop-up. Now he is.
Doesn't run for his life. He's got a teammate behind him.
Yeah, it's all good here. Device going to start chewing through the unarmored pistol players. Nap's next, and it just comes down to finding Rainwaker.
The lurker. So, Rainwaker, has he taken over halls from NAF, and is NAF, where's NAF defaulting now on T side? That's something I don't remember from the phase game. We'll find out here. This is one of the most, obviously conflicting spots. That's there were a certain amount of rounds on the former Liquid where, Elysian NAF would in tandem work to clear out halls and defaults. So we'll see if they kind of split the job in half, basically, or just like are the scariest apartment taking team in the world between these two players. But yeah, here are the two apartment squatters. Rainwaker will be the main defaulter. It's a very important part of all maps, is to be the Halls Lurker on T side. Hard kills to get. Your timing is key for A site takes. Your supportive flashes are massive for the site hits, and staying alive and taking duels in halls is, really everything. So it's a big ask, but Rainwaker has shown nothing but intelligence so far in all the games we've watched him play. In the games where he doesn't play too well, it's not because he's selling the rounds. Like, he has been looking smart, for sure.
CT still just waiting. And now kerneling up more so inside of the A site. Arch wrap is open for the taking. Utility comes down to support it. And we're going to see a 5v3 split in A. Chance at the arch push on a moment's notice. Stair, yeah, tries to go through, but Patsy gives the cover they need. Remember, defenders in their corners, holding on. Everybody putting up kills right now. Buzz doubles up with Borup. The MP9 shreds too. And this one just falls flat.
Oh, it goes so slow, and then they pull the split off. But Astralis are just passive the entire time with 3 inside the site. So they kill Stair, and there's 3 more. He's not the third guy. He's not playing from CT spawn. So... I have to take a second look at scaling flashes when they wrapped, but I didn't really see the CTs all too bothered by that.
Okay. Look very comfortable. Good on Blame as well. 1 kill from Little Pit, transitions to Big Side, and kills off the apartments player. So definitely had pressure on him, but those broad shoulders, good for heavy lifting.
It's funny, they might have the same exact remedy to beating both teams. If they both want to play reactive on T side, they both maybe could get starved for attention, basically, and just left to take map control, not fight them in their tactics, and then wait until they ran out of time because they've both done it. 2 sides of the same coin here between Yakinder and Blame early.
Seeing a little skin. Stairs on his own. Smoke grenade to work with.
And just both so default oriented in general.
Too much so?
Well, I think you've got to have some good variety. We look at G2's Inferno, for example. I mean, they play a good default, but they play very exec heavy in some halves entirely on T side, and that's the best way to play right now. So I think they got to be ready to go, and you don't have to wait until this point of the round to make that happen all the time.
T-smoke for the cross. We've got 2 defenders in the site. 3rd one nearby to support. Remember, 1 gun belongs to Patsy. Yakinder, the front runner. Yeah, Stair's gonna lock in this position now. He actually gets popped by that AK. 10 seconds left as bomb gets dropped. They could still recover it, but it's gonna take some killer shots. And those are simply not coming through for Liquid. No, sir. They'll finish off Stair back site, but it's 4 alive for Astralis. And now Team Liquid can bounce back with a bye.
I do understand it, though, believing in your entries and trying to play light. It's always tempting to say, okay, we don't exec, no one throws a molly at us. So then if we get 1 kill, we can crumple the defense by just scaring them, basically, with our insane entry fraggers lurking around. But, you know, the path of sustainability on T side is variety, no matter what. Like, there's no good caller that has one tone to their gameplay. But those things also take time to build. You know, so that's it.
Well, time limited here at the fall groups. A day and a half left to play. The last 3 matches, all of them for a spot at the fall finals. Blame F in the corner on his own. Oh, and they know it. Oh god, they're coming. Flashbang's good, and he's still alive.
Oh,
second.
Beautiful.
Blame F doing God's work. 2.5 frags top Banana. Rainwaker able to trade, but it is still Stair to fall back and to smoke cutting off his support. They're coming through, and he's going to connect to the head. Still hanging on to the oranges, but down to the pistol. Yakinder clears him, and Naf laying smoke towards Coffin has put them in an unfavorable post plant. It is such little HP here for Liquid. The remnants of the B hit will try to hold on. Op will have that long angle from CT spawn. 2 counter-terrorists retaking from coffins, smoking off the new box well ahead of time. But they're going to have to keep waiting here. Time's beyond the halfway point. We've got 2 kits. If both those players go down, things get awkward. CT push comes out with majority near lineup, but not going to happen. It's smooth sailing for Astralis with the 5-0 start.
Yeah, they had to have some emergency protocols because it looked... Yakinder picked up that smoke in front of CT, used it for coffins. Used it late, but not too late. So made that really difficult. Astralis are super ready for that coffin. But look at the communication and the flash dodging here from BlameF. That is so much harder than it looks to make sure you land that, to get your fight in, to turn away, to come back, and for Stair to deliver on every flash and every timing. No flubs whatsoever in that. Really masterfully done, honestly, between the two of them on that side of the map. And now we go 5 rounds deep. Astralis on fire. Liquid into another buy.
Contrast to map 1. That's when we had Device and BlameF both with 0 kills, like 4 or 5 rounds into the half. They're coming out swinging, and Device isn't dying. Nice. Naf wins the boiler duel. Poor Buzz slammed against the wall. Device isn't too scared, but...
Ooh, Naf with a nut.
Must have been right through the corner of boiler door. Look at that nasty little angle.
I'm telling you, it's going to be scary to go halls. These two love it. So,
yeah. Rent's at an all-time high.
yeah. Man. They're working on B. Bomb still just chilling.
Five v3 seemingly very winnable.
Should be going to collect that before this attack really takes place, but they're in a good spot to do it. No CTs are moving over just yet. 4-up actually rotating back in to the A side as the bomb slowly comes in. And they're taking some time, so there's a chance for the smoke. Oh my god, no! They took so long with the bomb. The smoke actually comes up in coffins and Stair hits that 2K.
Hangs onto the spray well enough to get the second. They're going to try to push him. His teammate's so far removed. Kind of feels like, listen, Stair, whatever you can do is good enough. And 2 kills is something. But these CTs know they're cut off. Rainwaker could go hunting. Cause some money problems here for Astralis. But either way, it is Liquid's first round, and it comes by way of a double kill from Naf. And poor Stair won't escape.
Yeah.
2 frags from apartments.
It must have been
breakthrough.
Must have been Device waiting a second, then just walking into boiler, right? To see if Naf was still there. Spoiler, he was.
I don't know, actually. I see the death outside the door. It was this angle.
Yeah, so Device, was he just walking to look into mid, or?
Don't worry, replay's on the case. First one, easy. Second one.
I'll have no idea. Oh, he was just, wow.
Damn. That kind of feels like, you know, the headshot connects.
Man, I didn't realize you could see that far to the left there, inside of mid.
He's got sloth eyes.
It was good?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
Now that I think
You know what? I mean, all I do is look around, so.
Sure.
They gotta be somewhat good, right?
Gotta be good at something. Other than hanging upside down.
Keep these guys out of halls, or you're gonna have trouble.
Yep.
Oh.
Patsy, Patsy, Patsy. Thought he was gonna get away with just taking a nade down banana. And instead, you get one of the world's best oppers sending a shot down range.
Device stayed mobile.
Adds himself over to the A defense. Smokes plume both ways, and Naf pressuring through a little bit, but not getting too crazy with it.
That's interesting. I mean, the arc smoke is up, so even though Liquid smoke in the middle, maybe they can be called out for the fact that they're maybe not going to push the arc smoke anyway. And so Liquid hang around. There's 2 players in B.
This could go poorly for Astralis.
Oh, that nade?
Not horrible,
Okay.
but it's just Yakinder that takes the brunt of it. BlameF hanging on to backside. New box burnt out. Flashes. Make it awkward for him to escape. And a CT smoke goes forward. Gonna have to protect the right side of it, so it's a good thing Yakinder's already here, but because he has bomb, they give that up. Reopens the possibility of a CT to push around. Makes it very uncomfortable here for Liquid. You can see 2 players stranded in the little pit, and Rainwaker exposed as soon as that smoke goes. Nice peek from Yakinder, tethering off the first player.
1 nade left. It's a flash here.
They're stuck, though.
Oh.
Naf's coming back to try and help him. And as they slide out, Buzz gets the trade frag. Naf holds off on Coffins. And Buzz, now stuck between the last two, gives Liquid their second.
Oh, okay. So they fight their way out with no utility left at the end. Bare bones here for Liquid, but getting into the site was solid. They really put tons of pressure on Blame without fighting him, and then the late Molotov to force a peek with the flash as well. And I'm assuming that was a Liquid flash that caught him. Didn't see anything in the kill feed, but the perfect punish.
Nobody on brackets this round. There's always been somebody floating near this for Astralis. But with that third piece over on B right now, Liquid wastes no time taking an important piece of this map. And they're still not slowing down. We do get Buzz doubling back, MP9 in hand. Very limited round here for the defense.
Naf's going to walk up in this direction. Buzz, will he catch the timing or get caught?
Just slides through.
Yeah, he might walk back into this angle.
Man, oh, Stare could be the victim.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's just running knife out. He's done. Or is he? He doubles back. And
Oh
gets
my
away
God, they
with it.
missed it. Wait, and Buzz comes back. Oh my God,
They
and
don't
Buzz
know.
gets missed, and now Buzz surely.
Yeah.
He's got to be the one to go. The split's coming in. 2 back on the site. Not the best guns over here, but
T's just like
the CTs are coming in on the flank from spawn really fast as well, actually.
Oh, this could get crazy. It's going to take some nasty deagle shots, but mischance. M4 back sight. Blame F cleared out. All is good for Liquid.
Wow.
And the Astralis don't realize how foolish that looks. But timing, not Buzz's ally.
Yeah.
Just slipping through the net.
Liquid really not using a lot of grenades in general. Very much trying to work the map control, keeping as many nades as possible, forcing their splits this way. And, well, Astralis on this round don't have that many good guns, so it's sort of okay for them, but it's very nice for Liquid in this in terms of this half. Started out 5-0, and now we got 3 rounds back in a row.
M4 save, maybe. Oh, OC's coming. Cleared. 5 up for Liquid. 3 rounds now. Straight. And unfortunately for Astralis, this beating is not about to stop. Rainwaker. Freaking guys chasing ghosts in that CT spawn.
Definitely some awkwardness on both the R trap, which we saw in the pistol round go through without a hitch for Liquid. And then also the B players. We now had a round where both Blame F and Stay are contributing at the same time. So I think Liquid are sensing an opportunity. Uh-oh.
Into the apartments, the party goes. Rainwaker's got a whole bunch of bodies to spray down. He gets away. Naf dies out on Boiler. 2 kills from Blame F, but Rainwaker, love the way he just draws him in. You know, to me, he's the guy you want to unravel pistol setups like that. I feel like he never takes more of a risk than he needs to. I bet you he diffuses situations really well. You know?
Like, yeah, I feel like he is a NAF. They clone NAF.
Damn.
Has science gone too far? I think there are worse people to clone, actually. Way worse. So
That's
I think
true.
that's great.
Yeah, we could list a few.
Definitely be ethically questionable to clone in general. But if you're going to start with someone, I think NAF would be honestly my prime target. I don't know who else I would even go for first. Everyone else... Clone myself, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, NAFly?
Yeah, I'd probably make an army of Blame Fs.
See what I mean? Like...
And then...
We got to be careful with this decision. Like, is there enough fresh produce available to feed that army?
Yeah. Yeah, because you could use... I mean, you could just make... Yeah, actually, we're getting into some ethical territory here.
Clone the chickens.
Nah, it's just, you know, we could make them do manual labor.
Okay. I'm going to say don't keep going.
Yeah.
But,
Yep.
yeah.
But Blame F, good at all sorts of things. Hopefully one of those is solving this issue, because we've got 4 straight right now. Team Liquid. Their map pick. Their path to the Royal Arena.
Liquid, just keep it up. Fnatic control, punish the Arch player rotating, put as much pressure on Device if he's trying to get that op around, because his rifler and supporting him is not always in the right spot, not always covering things appropriately. So I think Astralis so far have been very strong on A in general, but that Arch B and Banana weakness could maybe be exploited even more.
I've seen a little flare in Device so far, though, as he takes these mid peaks. He wants more action.
I think he recognizes he has to be.
Yeah, he's got to be the guy.
A bit more pervasive.
He's got to be the dude. But he doesn't see anything out of the gate and doesn't want to stick around on his own, so he does shuffle back with his best friend Buzz by his side. And with that third player, a little support, he will take a peek into Naf. Double kill from Device. Again, delivering. He is the one.
The bomb.
He cuts off bomb from the 2 players left. Liquid trying to go for the recovery as the rotation comes through from Astralis. At least Liquid have cleared the site. If not for Device, they'd have that bomb down. But this op is shooting hot. 3 frags. A smoke to deny their angle. Rainwaker with a fantastic clutch attempt, because that smoked bomb is his for the taking.
Yeah, he can go grab that. They can spam him. That's sort of their best chance to stop it, but the rotation back to the site could also be covered.
Yep.
We've got one in Graveyard. Can Rainwaker figure this out?
Oh, there. Catch him off guard. No snapshot out of Rainwaker, but you could see how he pieced that together.
Yeah.
He was more concerned about the mid flank,
Good
not
moves.
so much the Graveyard push.
Yeah, but good moves overall. Brave for Liquid to go for the lane hits. Maybe expecting a 3B setup, but we haven't seen Astralis really have to worry about a fast B play or anything like that. It's mostly been mid-round B plays that have taken place. So sort of a change-up that keeps you on your toes here from Liquid, but doesn't work out this time. However, they still have money. In fact, lots. Might be 3 rifle rounds in a row if even if Astralis keep winning.
Torp not able to capitalize on the little that he did see. We said at the start of that round, felt like it was being Device to set himself up.
Oh,
Lands it. Patsy down by half.
it's about time an Opper punished that, Nate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many times do we see that? Where else are they going to be?
But it's not enough to convince them to leave.
Yeah, Blame F in the site has an HE for himself as well. Oh, wait.
Landed on the roof,
Ooh.
I think.
Yeah, it did. On the
Bastion?
balcony.
Thank you.
Well, Nafly's going to tell them it's on purpose, so they might be more scared than they should be.
Mind games. Follow through's coming.
Oh, that angle. What the hell?
First one easy. Nap, nice trade back. Stair hit the dink. Device is burning, no support. Patsy over top. That half health of Patsy is indeed enough. And man, I feel for Stair. He hits his headshot, but the AK is just simply better. And Device can't end up posting a multi-frag, so it is indeed Liquid to get into the B site and post their 5th.
Yeah, bit of trouble. Missed smoke, of course. There's no... It might not have mattered for the rest of the round. It's hard to say. This punish is also really good for Liquid. Money-wise, it's Astralis who have to worry. Oh, wow, another kill here for Rainwaker.
Okay, I'm going to open a can of worms. All right?
Okay.
The whole debate, because people keep messing up and calling him Rain Walker,
Okay.
right? Because it sounds more intuitive. But then we've all read the word and decided it's Rain Waker. But what if it's a... What if it's a long A? Like water? Because then it would be Rain Walker.
What are you even saying right now?
Well, you have a short A and a long A, right? Vowels. There's 2 versions of vowels.
Okay.
Different sounds,
Yeah,
right?
but Waker is a word.
I know. But what if it was unintentional? You know, what if he wanted it to be Rainwalker? We don't know. We haven't had it confirmed. Just saying, you can read that word.
No one told him.
Read.
In his whole life.
Well, maybe he just never fixed it. I don't know. Just saying. Read it like water, and it's Rainwalker.
All right. You lose because you said it wrong.
Oh, no, you're right. Oh, no, I forgot.
We had a bet going, so.
Damn. Played yourself. You know, it's like people who spelled George with a J. Or Connor with an O. Kinder on the walk-up. Get through the pistols.
Yeah, but this is 4 on A.
Yeah.
And 1 in library.
Smoke's going to keep Borup out of the mix. Another smoke arch, so very lackluster defense now. It's just a matter of keeping your head down if you're Buzz. No chance. And neither for Device. Yakinder hunting those heads, popping both of them. And it is indeed Liquid to take over the A site. No resistance this time. Smoke grenades make a world of difference, keeping the pistol players back. And just for Blame F's sake, you'd hope he gets to keep the M4, but he's close enough to die. Naf playing it safe. Takes it away from him. Liquid making the most of this T side.
Yeah, starting to come up. They've got to post good numbers here on T side. Astralis are actually one of the teams that can power up on T side. Not having a lot of trouble there. It's interesting because, like, individually, Blame F is one of the most incredible CT players at the moment, but his calling has been pretty T favorite, I would say. I think he's been making the most of that half of the map.
Stare is in the lion's den with them, but they let him survive. Oh, we saw him.
Everything is very fundamental here from Liquid. You know, they're not trying to attempt things that they aren't 100% good at, and I think that's a good thing. Of course, you know, you try an overly convoluted thing that you haven't been able to prep deep enough, and you go for it and you fail, you'll look silly. If you play this style where it's fundamentally sound but not too complicated, maybe you can't win versus a very well prepared team. But in this match right now, it's serviceable. Basically, it's got him back into this half. It's actually getting better and better right now. I think they are sort of identifying the weaknesses of Astralis, pushing them on that front. We're not getting too much in the way of a response. I feel like this is a game where, you know, Device really knows what to do about the map.
Yeah.
So does Blame, sort of, but no one else right now looks like they're sort of confidently latching onto the right map control, punishing positionally the map control that Liquid are trying to take, and are also struggling on some of the defenses, apart from the full A attacks.
I know exactly what you mean. Map pool weakness. Oh, miss flash.
Oh, but the cover.
Yep.
Wow,
good.
through the smoke as well.
Just on the edge of it. Buzz lends a helping hand. Keeps Device alive and kicking. Can Borup post anything? Yes. It's OC dead. Next one up by the hay cart. Patsy starting to break through this defense. Smoke in library denies Device. And Patsy, the headshot is clean. Naf will take to the back site. Astralis with a challenge ahead of them.
Yeah.
A challenge that they can also forfeit. 3 weapons to save as we get to the tail end of this CT side. Yeah, it's Inferno. It's Inferno, folks.
Yeah. Buzz really gave him his life right there. It was a nice shot from Patsy, but 4v3, and then Blame's a little slow to take Banana or rotate off the site as well, so no chance for the retake.
Clean ones from Patsy. Borup with a less impressive performance than what he did on Overpass. Ooh, Device dies.
To get the gun back? No.
No op, move forward. Nice spray from Buzz. Had to help somehow. Took a chance. Paid off. Patsy. Bop. Straight between the eyes. Astralis taking their second timeout, trying to achieve majority round wins on this half. There is still a chance.
They're obviously very small things that you know sort of need to change the tide of some of these rounds. And I think, like in that situation for Astralis, Buzz needs to stay tucked before the retake utility starts coming in. Patsy's going to post, right? That's a smart angle. It's an easy, it's open, it's one. They have one pit, they one lane. And Blame F's rotation wasn't in yet. You know, if it was in yet and they were taking lane, causing a distraction of some sort. Because I'm thinking there is a place where they retake. You know, there's a world where they retake in that spot if they live a little bit longer. Though they didn't have all the utility in the world. They'll favor it though here. And even though Borup doesn't have that many kills, I don't mind the way he's playing pit. He actually think he's been pretty good on some of these holds.
Device would love to roll it back. Get those op shots down mid, but relegated to the scout. Ooh, the chase. Blame F heard that one AK bullet come out.
Oh, they're getting scared.
Rainwaker bested by Buzz. Delivers an AK. Free little upgrade for Buzz.
They like instantly felt the pressure to go and squeeze for map control after that very light banana take. It was actually only one player, and I think they thought it was three, so kill goes the way of the CT side. Stair is going to get pushed in a second. It looks like Kinder waiting to phase this smoke.
Oh, but caught as it starts to fade. Stair gets the better angle. OC, nice return. Entry on the AK. Down to a quarter health with Patsy and Naf still to work with. They've got some control in apps, but do they expect bodies still in the bomb site?
Oh my God.
Double deagle headshot.
Oh, and his teammates got to start running. Blame taking
Naf
his time, but
trades back. Has time.
no, he's worrying about the mid flank. This gives Blame time, but Blame doesn't know if Naf is just sitting there. Lurk v lurk.
Naf not going to waste a moment. Starts to sprint it over to the B site. Blame F looking to get ahead of this.
Oh, he might be onto something, but does he catch it on the CT side? Rotation, 10 seconds.
No smoke.
Decisions have to be made. No smoke, and he'll get away with the cross.
Oh, but he's planted close.
Blame F walking.
Taking his time.
Yeah, he's deciding to walk the whole way, which he wouldn't want to jeopardize that now, but
Feels like if Blame clears out construction, he's definitely going to expect this to be back site. Whether it's a new box or this corner is the question. But the possibility of that cross feels unlikely to Blame, I'm sure.
he's still walking, so maybe he clears this.
Yeah, he's coming, crouching, but the shadow advantage and Naf's crispness with a headshot puts Liquid on 8.
Shot is right there.
Delivered to Nafly's doorstep.
Wow. NT Borup, man. Nice shots. Those two Deagle kills.
Stellar Deagles, but
I think we're already, yeah, we're missing. Just the rotation's a little slow again, I think. But hard to say what he's thinking about. I don't know if there was any pressure on B.
oh, this time Blame F gets aggressive. We've seen Device scour middle a few times. But Blame's sick of ya. Takes the fight straight down alt. Easy opening. Device posted up. Peak is easily shut down. And he's going to smoke off the angle. Yukinder thinking about coming through. Teammates have flashes. Throwing that out does get Yukinder around the edge of it. He's not alone here. We've got Stair up on orange, and that'll catch Yukinder. He drops down, teammates coming. More damage through, and the spam on smoke is good. OC in a clutch. You love to see it, but he doesn't have the big green. And he doesn't have a big pool of health either. Another fake on the plant. Nobody gets crazy. They smoke off banana. He tries to peek around, but it's a straw at the fall showdown. And 15 more rounds maybe to go here on Inferno. Unicorn odds still favoring Astralis. Mohan, do you believe?
I do believe, but that first half looked very workshoppy from both sides. Sort of shook my confidence in Liquid a bit, but the fact that they made a comeback and showed that Astralis are not that good right now either. Makes me wonder. So we'll see. Blame's calling on T sides have actually been better on some maps than CT.
Okay.
So let's see if Yakinder's at all worried about that.
See if he can take it. Whether Astralis slotting to the groove. One Balk in the smoke. Rainwaker just pressed against them. Oh, they're all snuck at one another. Rainwaker does die, trying his damnedest to just body block and buy time. Knifes out. Pit player still fighting. Yakinder denies it. And Buzz and Blame F come through with the headshots to clear out the site and push pistol onto Nav.
Oh my god, it's zany, but you know what, man? This could be a very important pistol. That was a crazy play that Rainwaker just made.
Wacky, waving, arm flailing.
He actually had
Rainwaker.
two blocks and got a kill as well.
He's just holding them.
Yeah.
Just a bear hug on the balcony door, trying to hold them all back. Looking like a Walmart employee on Black Friday. And Naf gets gushed and finished. Buzz with a couple kills, and it is Astralis with the pistol.
So it's a nice start to take the edge off a little bit. And this could be Liquid's last half here. It very much could be. They know that. Nothing is promised so far. People are trading maps all the time here in groups. My god, every kill through smokes.
It's just funny how long Rainwaker kept them all in the smoke.
And he just...
Until one got through, he was alive. He was fine.
You know he didn't say a word either.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love watching the mic'd up moments. He's the quiet guy.
Yeah.
He's Naf turned down. Quadruple Mac 10 from Astralis with eyes set on the B site. Flame's gonna try to charge headstrong into it. Rainwaker off oranges. 2 players here and spotted. Blame gets his head down. More SMGs where that first one came from. And Yakinder connects. 5-7's getting crazy. Money's being made. And while the bomb is dropped, there are bullets flying everywhere.
Wow, that could have worked. Look at the health. 1 HP for Buzz, 14 for Borup. You know, make no mistake. 1 kill goes the other way and everything topples in the direction of the CTs. When that boost comes up in CT spawn, there's no CTs alive in the site. But if that came in any earlier and 1 player on site got a kill, that's where these rounds are lost. But Astralis survive.
I feel bad. The guy who gets boosted is tracking the player, and that's the player that just jumps behind Fountain.
Yes,
like
yeah.
the skinniest piece of cover.
That was tough.
It's like, then you get sprayed back. You missed your chance.
So the stars align here for Astralis as they take to 9.
Early lead. And Liquid going to have to think about their sins as it's pistols next.
Teams are playing so many matches inside of this group stage that you can see the entire honeymoon and the end to it in the same event. It's possible. But it's very nice to see the amount of variety versus these teams and how much they're changing and how much they're getting better as well. Yeah, frustrating round for sure. Just, you know, it's going to come down to some 1 or 2 bullets hitting, and I feel for Yakinder in that moment, but now there's not too much to work with here.
Oop, they missed their run boost. OC was meant to be catapulted across. Trebuchet to victory.
Who's that?
Trebuchet. You know what a trebuchet is?
Trebuchet, is that like a sled?
No. That's a toboggan.
Bobsled.
Nope.
Is it a slide?
No.
Car.
It's like a catapult, but instead of using tension, it uses a counterweight.
Oh, I thought you were going to say French people.
No. It just launches French people. Scout pulls device off this one. They're going to try to pressure upwards. OC's doing some nasty damage.
It was actually sliver peak by Blamen still.
That's dirty. Stare making some money. Recovering for the losses. Glocks out. Knife? No. Little burst shot to OC's guts.
Yeah.
double digits, Astralis.
You know, it's 4 alive last round, even though it was so close to actually being scary, and then 3 alive this round. So good money made here for the T's to start off this half, and it's 10 rounds now. So,
You said in the halftime when our mics were off that you kind of felt like Astralis had this.
yeah.
I didn't believe as much, honestly. And obviously the gun rounds start now, but you are right. I just like the way Astralis move around as that tight-knit unit. And I can see what you're saying about Blame calling T-sides better. It just looks far less disjointed. It's early days,
Yeah.
small sample size.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's important to put that out. Like, there's a lot of criticisms for the teams, but there's no disdain for, like, new IGLs here. I think it's been...
Of course.
It's obviously a very hard job, and we mean well when we criticize them, but, yeah, they definitely... Like, you couldn't, I think, genuinely tell who picked the map based on that first half. So that's just something to point out, and I think that means it's an opportunity for Astralis, since this isn't their map pick.
I think the conversation has to be had when we're also talking about individuals like Yakinder who don't have, you know, a legendary list of accomplishments in this role. It is a question mark. It is a challenge, and we'll treat it as such. He sits in B with Naf. And that pack I'm talking about, those burly Danes ready to bust through. It's Borup as the entry. Naf wrapping around a coffin, smoked out. Yakinder is on his own for a moment. Patsy could apply pressure, but Borup's already ahead of it. Now smoke front sight.
Oh.
Borup gives that perfect bit of cover. Yakinder's gotten lost inside of the smokes. He does get them by surprise. Buzz, nice reaction. Patsy's found a gap. The nades come through. He's down to 37, and Borup with the upgraded M4 gets himself another. Very solid stuff, puncturing through.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder whose smoke was that in front of Quad. I don't know if Yakinder threw that behind him, if it missed, or if it was meant to be there. But Nafly threw himself into the fight. Yakinder just waited by the smoke. So, you know, I feel like they weren't. That happens sometimes when things become too late, but maybe they misread when the exec would come, because Astralis did come through a smoke, so maybe weren't prepared. Either way, from the lens of Astralis, it's perfect. They capitalize on an opportunity where it's a risky at first, but they have good entry pathing. They take the first player down, no problem. They don't overcommit to the site and then get caught on the flash retake through the coffin smoke, and don't have to deal with a second player in at the same time as the first. So,
Shout out Borup too. I think lesser frags in the first half, but you were impressed time to time with the pit play, and this was a very clean entry on a FAMAS nonetheless, catching Naf as he tried to push through smoke, upgrading to the M4, dealing with any retake possibility. Borup rising through the leaderboard right now. Also least deaths.
that's true.
So this would be a great little breakout series for Borup's value, I think. To lock in the Royal Arena, the second Danish roster to do so. It is their event, and it's Blame F
Oh my
doubling
God.
back
Wow.
behind Yakinder, who just either didn't think he'd jump back through that smoke or hadn't turned around to deal with it. Shot lands, Patsy's wounded, and Astralis are now starting to just rip Liquid's limbs off.
Yeah, this is very strong. I mean, they already look... I don't know how Blame got by. He's so big, man. How'd they lose track of him? But either way, he tucked in there nicely in between the smokes and the jump back as well. Could have very easily got the first kill and not seen that. And now Buzz
Man, it's unraveling.
just walks through. CTs have one more on A. And Buzz just tucking to be annoying. Borup does the rest, and that's a save for OC and a 12th round for Astralis.
This is nice. This is fluid movement. Nobody getting jumbled on top of one another, except for the pistol when they all ran into Rainwaker. Astralis looking smooth. And poor OC, not long for this world.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother, they're coming.
Like, I would ask anyone to judge for themselves based on the T-side rounds that we've seen, but the two so far from Astralis, pretty well organized. Good idea for the opening tactic to use a device aggressively, but they don't use that as the primary play. They have Blame working on Banana at the same time. That's a sign of a really well-oiled T-side, in my opinion. No overcommitments, but tactics to start out the rounds. And no lollygagging, you know, they were had multiple nade sets, multiple lurks, multiple plays, and reinforced setups as well. When Device took that shot on Arch, they had a player ready to run into bracket behind him after they shoved Patsy back. And the most important part of all, as Pimp would say, they're having fun.
They're having fun.
Rule 30.
With their maniacal laughter. That's a bunch of dangerous Danes. Team Liquid losing their steam.
CT sides are difficult on Inferno, that's for sure.
This is an interesting round. Yakinder bought an AWP down to $50. That's all his money. He had 4.8, buys an AWP. He's going to go glass cannon AWP himself, and everybody else is just armored pistols.
That's ridiculous.
This is weird, right?
I wonder, maybe it was a misbuy, so it could have been, but we'll see. Obviously, you can also save this AWP, but yeah, no armor and only a minor investment behind it. I guess they don't have to worry about giving up 2 AWPs. I'm going to assume that this was a mistake.
I mean, he's also solo A.
Yeah, but he could also win the round. So let's see. He's in a good spot to do it. There's a shot in.
Oh, nothing more, though. And now that AWP cannot be saved, and the A site will not be held.
Yeah,
although they'll stall, because the Astralis are like, what the hell is that?
And again, yeah. Whoa, what else I got? What else I got? Hold on. Oh, our coach said they were 100% saving this round, and I now have trust issues. But, okay, the one thing is that if it was on purpose, they don't have to worry about Astralis picking up 2 AWPs. They know Device already has one, so that's one thing.
Okay.
The only serious problem is that it's a lot of money spent in this situation.
Yes. They do have full round loss bonus, for the record.
OC's like, do I not exist to you?
Am I a joke?
Was it my joke? Did you for a second consider the drop? Was it my spawn? Was your spawn that much
I love
better?
how long they've taken you. They're still sketched out.
Terrified.
Yakinder has actually just done so much in terms of like feigning presence.
Yeah, watch the CTs just go for it. Oh, okay.
5-7 tries to get through. Everybody else coming around.
bomb.
Drop bomb. Hold up. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, they took.
Never mind.
It took so long. It almost happened, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yakinder's spirit just haunting Astralis at the thought of hitting that site.
And that is something for sure with Flames T side. Sometimes they pause for a little too long.
Sure.
Everyone's been taking a little bit too much time, and that makes sense. It happens, but
yeah, he's aging slowly.
it's like a battle of who's got the ugliest laugh.
We're losing our minds. This sounded like our analyst desk yesterday. Stare.
Oh man, just getting damage. How did he line that up? He's walking on coals. 96 damage.
Patsy also getting burned out. We got Molotovs all over this map, and Rainwaker's sitting inside the boiler room. This could get interesting. He's surrounded. Goes up. Deals with Borup. Device. Nice shot up close.
It was.
But Stare and Buzz are almost dead.
Now they're going to go back to B. Okay, they're boosting up in CT for the CT perspective, or are they just going to leave? Yakinder playing retake. It's very risky. You play retake, you don't give yourself the best chance to win the round, but of course, you set yourself up to save. Okay, so the boost up's in place. We got 2 players low, an MP9 here, but is the bomb going in this direction? This is,
Oh, they're getting bamboozled.
Man, yeah, they got one in halls, too.
It's razzle-dazzlers.
Is Device locking off Arch rotation right now? Because then they can have full attention on lane. Let's see what OC can do. Oh, he's got spotted. Oh, that peek was good. That peek was very good.
Oh, and now what if the panic rotate comes back? What's going to happen? Device.
No, he's just holding Arch off. Jesus Christ. Can't see that angle unless you come out. Here are the T's.
God, man.
CT's just praying it's B now, but it's
Crossed
not.
his fingers and his toes. OC still gets one. Not half bad, but gets cleared out instantly.
No smokes here for...
They've already crossed bomb, so that can't be stopped. Ooh. Stare swaps onto the op with 3 health and hits the head of Naf. Popped like a melon. Yakinder's already nearly dead from that foray towards Banana. and with this, it is Astralis 14.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the evaporation of Team Liquid as this will be 7 rounds straight from Astralis. The NA org turned EU team hasn't won a single CT round.
When you put it that way, that's tough. But on the bright side, it's Astralis T side, huh?
Darth Mike in shambles.
The only guy in fantasy to double pick NA every single week. Respect to that. But Astralis, they're cruising, man.
And this is, you know, what's lovely about this for Astralis is it's obviously a test of Blame F calling on this T side. It's an uptick, and it looks better than that of Liquid for like 1-to-1. It just looks smoother, and you've got every player contributing. Yes, Blame F leads the charge at 18. 15 frags for 3 of these Astralis players. When we started this showing from this new team at the start of this event, it was all about can Buzz and Borup bring up the floor of this team? And today we get that answer. On their opponent's map choice to get themselves to the fall finals. Every Danish player's dream. Man. 2 good-looking Danish rosters. It's been a while. But it's also not done yet. Crossfire set on brackets, 2 on short. Patsy smoked off. But no rush with Blame F. Buzz puffing his chest with Borup inside Boiler. 3-player pack moves over towards Banana. It's going to be Yakinder and Naf tested, and if Device strikes down the Canadian just like that,
what a shot.
What hope does Yakinder have? He gets stare, but instant trade, and it falls. It crumbles around Team Liquid. Oh,
they're
couldn't do
away.
it on Overpass. The first half looked good. Need I remind you, they posted so many rounds on their T side. 8 to be precise. And nothing since.
Yeah, they've
collapsed.
Yeah. Never run into an overstacked site. Done a good job of being slow, but not too slow. You could even argue their T side here has been better than Overpass, right? I mean, we had one round that it looked a little bit scary with the amount of time spent pausing. Not a problem here on Inferno outside of that. And man, that shot from Device, you know, that's the setup for the Opper. You normally... You know, there's nothing wrong with the way that Naf is spotting it. He should live most of the time. The Opera takes a shot, you tuck, the nades come out to counter it, then you go into another setup, but instead Device just hits it straight on. Like, nasty. Basically, when it rains, it pours here for Liquid. It's gotta be on purpose, right?
What a contrast between camps. This will be back-to-back seasons for Liquid at the Showdown. And in the spring, they fell there too.
At least they don't have to play against G2.
Money's good. Morale is high. Smooth sailing for Astralis. Silver lining is they'll die on a full buy if this is to be the end. They're going to try to charge down Banana. Yakinder looking to take it into his own hands. Rough map as he is 12-20. We get OC moving over with just the A1S. We get a full-blown exec set up by Astralis for the flawless T side. Here we go. Stopped midair is one. Underneath is Rainwaker, hoping to post Liquid's first. The headshots are there to be taken. OC does throw himself into the mix. And with that M4, it looks like Liquid have lifted the curse, at least temporarily.
Oh yeah, solid hold comes down, and it's really all OC. So well done to stop that A attack from happening. It was the 3B setup into Astralis saying, let's try to punish that. change up immediately, running up mid into an A site that they get the first kill in. That's where it actually gets very scary for Liquid. But again, OC locks it down. Rainwaker gets his one kill, but staying alive to make sure that they're always distracted is also key. And OC cleans him up.
Device wastes no time. Patsy also looking for the challenge. He could very well catch him, and he will. Buzz is dead.
Nice.
This is 2 rounds now where Liquid are trying to take fights. This time it's down middle. Banana could be reclaimed real quick. Stare looking to get around that corner. CTs fall back, majority inside B. But Astralis are coming at this bomb site. Stare is the tip of the spear. Oh! And he snaps it onto Yakinder, gets into the cover, which queues up Device with the op. And the Coffin player's locked in. We've got one stuck on oranges. We've got utility being exchanged. And it's not a total follow-through from Astralis just yet. No rush, no panic.
Yeah, but they get him to use all the grenades over on B, right?
Naf is blind. Here it comes. They don't waste much time.
Oh.
Beautiful flashbangs. Patsy's got everything to do, and Device just slams him through the smoke, so the B site falls. And we saw numbers out of OC last round. But now it's a 2v3 demanded of him and Rainwaker. T's put that bomb down. Full sets of util here for Liquid, but Device is going to put that on point blank and shuts down the Bulgarian. Everything falls on OC, and he too toppled. 2 Danish teams in the Royal Arena.